Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Let's Learn the Mods Advanced Builds. Today I'm going to be showcasing a mob drop system. For this to work, you at least need liquid EXP, soul shards, and yeah, that's technically it, and buildcraft. Although I use applied energistics, which is far more ideal, so I would advise applied energistics. And you don't need this storage for the liquid EXP, but you'll understand why I used it in a bit. Alright, so to get started with soul shards, you need a shadow blade. To get a shadow blade, you need 2 crystallized soul and a stick. Like I've said in most episodes, I'm assuming you know how to use NEIs, so I'm going to skip all that. To get crystallized soul essence, all you really need to do is have a spawner. Any spawner will work. So, then break it. I'm sorry, I'm in creative. That did not work. Alright, so that, with a pickaxe, just break it, and there, you got your soul essence. So, you make your sword, and then you make a soul binding shard. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the nether and get us a pigman. So take our soul, and when you have a soul binding shard, make sure you have a crystallized essence in your inventory, and this will create a soul shard for that one specific mob. Alright, so let's see what we can do about finding a pigman. Alright, any pigmen around? We're in easy. Alright, let's go looking. Oh, there we go. There's one. He's above us, it seems. Really? Stop it. And if you don't want to bind a mob to a soul shard, just don't use your shadow blade. Really? Can I? Okay. You know what? We're going to creative. Alright, so let's go up. See what we can find by way of... Okay, that's the roof. We did not want to go up. Alright, let's just try going this way. You know, it's probably below us. I gotta remember this the way out, too, because that'd suck if I can't find my way out. Way out. Alright, so we're gonna head down. This is a terrible, terrible spawn. I mean, I can't think of any time I've really ever spawned in a nether and not had a pigman nearby. This is hilarious. I just need one pigman, please. Okay, so we got out. Alright. Let's kill the pigman with the sword. There we go. Alright, so we got our zombie pigman soul shard. You only need one. You never need any more than one, I promise you. Well, you only need one of that type of monster. Now I lost my way out. Alright, let's just head up. Thankfully, I don't have to fear lava in this case. It should be right over here. You're over there, right? Or are you above? Yeah, there you are. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we got our zombie pigman shard. Next after that you need what is called a soul cage. This will allow you to spawn the actual monster. Okay. Are you serious? I have a... Okay, I'm guessing it's right over there. Okay, I was about to say, this is retarded. I didn't mark where I was. Okay, so we're back. Alright, so you need a soul cage. these get these are how you spawn your monsters. All right, so I built it to level 10, so we're gonna take it to about here. Here's good. They'll still die when they drop. And I'll teach a few things because some of you probably have infernal mobs installed, so I'll teach you ways around that as well. So we get our soul cage, and just so you know, because I'm in creative, not because I'm in creative, but this shard never gets consumed. You can right click it all you want and it'll still stay like that. It will never go away. What kind of balances this is the soul cages require a soul essence. Alright, so that's our mob drop. They all drop onto a transition plane. From there, we need to provide a little liquid EXP to kind of get this started, so let's do that. Alright, so get a liquid EXP barrel. That'll do. Alright, so essentially what happens is we got a catalyzer here. Every time they drop, it acts as if I killed them. So they will drop EXP and drop items. Then the liquid EXP collector will collect EXP. I have an ender tank. This ender tank is essentially the same as that one. I have this one set to output because this needs a little liquid EXP to be able to actually act as if I killed it. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. So that part is good. Alright, over here, the liquid EXP collector will literally collect all the EXP, and it'll drop it. Drop it in there, and we'll have the thing up here collect the EXP. I kind of have it in a rotating fashion, so to kind of make sure that the catalyzer always has liquid EXP, but as a way we can also store it. The transition plane, what this does is any item that's dropped on it will essentially just be picked up. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem I can transition plane with this. Let's try this. Okay, so unfortunately, you can't transition plane the entire chalk thing, but there. To essentially like account for any mob that randomly has more HP, such as infernal mobs, or I don't know what other mod might add mobs with extra HP. You make this thing from Ars Magica 2 called a Dark Nexus. What this will do is it'll pick up monsters, drag them into it, and then kill them. They'll still drop items, they'll still drop EXP because of the catalyzer, and yeah, that's how you would account for like infernal mobs. And then, unfortunately, the way Soul Shards is right now, if you go too far away from these soul cages, they essentially won't spawn anything, which in my opinion is kind of stupid, but that's the mod developer's choice, so he might choose to add that into a config later, but currently there is no config to alter that. But hell, if you really feel like it, you can go AFK, and yeah, you'll come back to a lot of goodies. So let's come up here. I have all the items attached to this ME system. So let's take a look what we got. All right, we already got 21 gold nuggets and we got 16 rotten flesh. That's pretty awesome. The liquid EXP is stacking up a little bit. Once that fills up, it should essentially start building up. Oh, see, look, we got a little mob down here. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're stuck. Okay, let's move that. There we go. Just the roof was a little too high. Alright, see, that's an example of what would happen if they did survive. Technically, they should not have survived that. It just kind of caught them midair. But yeah, this is essentially a working system. I have a tank to output up here with a lever. You can set the output by pressing the lever. And then I have an input into here, which will take it back down to the catalyzer. So essentially you could just do this all with 4 ender tanks, a bunch of transition planes, a small ME system, and Ars Magica 2 thing, and a bunch of soul cages, and you're pretty much set from there. come on. Sometimes they'll get caught, but it'll eventually figure it out. Like, if it's really that big of an issue, you can always just raise the roof by one more. But yeah, this is the system. I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll see you all later.